Hey guys, so this is going over your Analyzing Pedigrees worksheet, but also the general steps of actually filling out a pedigree. You should be able to fill out the phenotypes, genotypes, but also actually draw out a pedigree if given a certain prompt. So the top of this page really just gives you a little general overview, and normally the recessive trait is shaded, but not always, and this is really important. On this worksheet and on an assessment, I would pretty clearly tell you what's dominant or what is recessive and what is affected and what is unaffected, okay? The very first thing I always do when you have these is, one, you should make a cheat sheet, okay? And I don't mean on a test you're going to pull out a cheat sheet. I mean that you are going to identify what the genotypes are for each potential individual. The second thing is I want you to fill out who is homozygous recessive. This is very recessive, okay? This is very, very important that you fill out who is little d before you fill out who is heterozygous, so big D, little d, or who is homozygous dominant, okay? Very, very important that you fill that out first. So what I would do first is this pedigree traces the inheritance of dimples through the Winnick family. Dimples are dominant to no dimples. So for our cheat sheet, big D, or big D, little d is dimples. Little d is no dimples. So that right there, you did number one, the cheat sheet. So Paul and Ann are the grandparents. So these are Paul and Ann. Paul, Ann, remember Ann is circle, the men are square, okay? And I want you to identify whether or not the shaded boxes represent the dominant or recessive trait. Well, I'm going to go ahead and give you the fact that the shaded boxes represent the recessive trait. So because we went ahead and filled out the cheat sheet, the second step is who is little d, who is homozygous recessive. We know that the shaded individuals are recessive. So we're going to go ahead, and the very second thing we're going to do after that cheat sheet is fill in the shaded individuals. Who is little d? Now sometimes little d can be the unaffected individuals, so you need to be very careful when you're reading these, okay? Because we just filled out little d, all we now have to figure out are each of these unaffected individuals big D, or big D, little d. So you can start wherever you want. I would recommend using a pencil, okay? We can pick anywhere. So let's go ahead and start right here. Here I have a child with little d. I have a dad with little d, and I have a mom that could either be big D, or big D. We know that mom has to have at least one big D because she's unaffected. All of these have to have at least one big D. What we don't know is it big D, so homozygous dominant, or is it heterozygous, big D, little d? In order for these two individuals to have a little d child, dad had to give one little d, and mom's going to have to give one little d. So we know for a fact that mom is big D, little d, okay? Because you get one allele from dad and one allele from mom every single time. Over here, let's go ahead and get started right here. What are these two individuals? We know that they each have one big D each, but we don't know yet, are they big D, or are they big D? Well, these two individuals gave birth to this heterozygous, they gave birth to this homozygous recessive, and they gave birth to another one that could be big D, or big D, little d, we don't know yet. In order for us to get a little d individual, these both have to be heterozygous, because how else could we get two little d's? Right here, however, let's think about this. This individual is not married or has children. We know it's big D, but it could also be big D, little d. The only way we would know for sure if it's big D, little d is if it had an offspring that was shaded much like this family right here, okay? Up here, same scenario. Each of these parents or grandparents have big D in them. Do we have, that's background noise of someone blowing their nose. They're good, don't worry, you don't have to apologize. This is what happens when I record in class. It's amusing. It's better than farting. So, here we've got big D. Do we know it's big D, or big D, little d? Well, they had an offspring that was little d. Therefore, this individual had to get a little d from dad and a little d from mom. So both of these two are heterozygous. So as a review, first thing, make a cheat sheet. Second thing, fill out who is homozygous recessive and then fill out who is homozygous dominant and heterozygous. Let's do one more. I was nice enough to give you that the shaded ones were little y. So let's read this again. This pedigree traces the inheritance of attached earlobes through the Pomosky family. These are interesting names. Attached earlobes are recessive and to unattached earlobes. So let's fill that out. We know that big Y, little y, and big Y are unattached. We know that little y are attached. We went ahead and filled out the first thing, the cheat sheet. Second thing we're going to do is fill out the homozygous recessive. So we know homozygous recessive is little y, little y. So we're going to write little y, little y, little y, little y. Let's fill this out again. Start wherever you want. All of these parents, the unaffected individuals, have to at least have one big Y. The question is are they homozygous dominant or are they heterozygous? So we know that both of these parents have big Y each. Are they big Y, or are they big Y, little y? Well, this child here had to get one little y from dad and one little y from mom. And that's how we know it's big Y, little y. Okay? Let's go up here to this dad. We know he has one big Y. Is he big Y, little y, or big Y, big Y? Same deal. He had two children that were big Y, little y, or big Y, big Y. And he has one kid that's little y, little y. In order for this offspring to have a little y for both, they had to get one little y from dad and one little y from mom. So down here, we got one big Y from dad. There's no way they couldn't be heterozygous because mom only has little y, little y. All right. Going to do one more with you. For this one up here, I would recommend first just filling out this pedigree and then telling me the phenotypes and genotypes. So for example, number 2 would be big D, little d. It's a female and she is normal, okay? So I would recommend filling out this section first and then going down here. But let's go ahead and do one more together as a class. So this pedigree traces the inheritance of chin dimples through the O'Malley family. Chin dimples are dominant to chins without dimples. So big D or big D, little d equals chin dimple. Little d is equal to no dimple. I want you to identify the genotypes of all the individuals in the pedigree and what is shaded. Well, I already told you guys that unshaded this time is little d. The first trick, remember in this 3-step process, fill out your cheat sheet. You got that done. Second trick, you want to go ahead and fill out who is little d, or homozygous recessive. Notice now how this one does not have little d for the shaded ones, but little d is unaffected. So let's go ahead and fill those out. Little d, little d, little d, little d. Each of these individuals, the shaded ones, are either going to be big D, or big D, little d for a chin dimple. So let's work through this again. We have a dad. That's little d. We have a mom that's big D, little d. We have an unaffected child, or we have, a no dimple child, and then we have an affected individual with a chin dimple. We know this is either big D, or big D, little d. Is it possible for it to be big D? No, because its dad or its mom can only donate a little d, so it's going to be big D, little d. All right, let's go up here. These two parents, mother and father, had a kid with little d. Because of that, we know that it's not big D, but instead it's big D, little d, because otherwise there is no possible way that this child could be little d. For these two, I want you to think about this. Is it possible for us to know the difference if it is big D, or big D, little d? No. Each of these individuals could be big D, or big D, little d, because these two individuals have not had offspring. And because of that, there's no definitive way on knowing what genotype it is. If you guys have more questions on that, make sure you come and see me. Thanks.